What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot. I'm coming at you guys with a weekend reading. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, and my website. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Virgo. So let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Shout out to Chelsea. Guys, happy Friday. Hope you're well. Hope you're all looking towards a fantastic weekend, an extended weekend for some. I hope you guys are looking towards a fun time. But either way though, guys, happy Friday. Much love to you, and I hope everybody is doing well. Without further ado, let's get it started, and we're going to check out here Team Virgo. So let's see what's in store here for you. Jumping on in here to the Virgo, where you at? Here you are. Let's see what's going on here for your next 72. What's going to be popping here for Virgo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. Want to say happy birthday to you. Wishing you guys a fantastic birthday and a great season ahead. But what do we got showing up here for the Virgo in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Virgo, one more shuffle incoming for you. And we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome stuff. Virgo. Overall energy for you is going to be the King of Swords in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look here at the current energy, we have here the Seven of Wands, what it is you're dealing with at this time, the King of Cups, and then taking a look here at the outcome, Virgo, is going to be the Lovers. Ooh la la. You could be dealing with a Gemini possibly. You also could be connecting here with a fire sign, water sign, and other air sign energies, but the most prominent sign is going to be the Gemini. So Virgo, having a look here in your weekend or for your weekend, King of Swords reversed here, Seven of Wands in the upright. Kind of feels to me like right now being a little bit too open with somebody is not the vibe for you. I do feel like you're kind of purposely wanting to be a little bit more closed off to a specific person. I do see here that they're coming in with love and compassion with the King of Cups, but I'm kind of getting the energy where maybe you want to pump the brakes a little bit. So I can see this in a couple different ways. Let's talk about it first and foremost in romance. If you are connecting with somebody romantically here, they might be kind of coming on too strong, if you will. So maybe you want to slow things down a little bit. You kind of want to pump the brakes. You might not be interested in going full force, too quickly into this at this moment in time. Looking at the outcome being the Lovers, though, there is a connection here, but I think that for Virgos dealing with somebody romantically, it's like, I kind of want to take things a little bit more slow. Now, in another way, if it's not about somebody here coming on too strong romantically, it could be the energy, though, of somebody in general. Maybe you feel just has a very strong personality. Maybe their energy is just very high, that's very high vibrating, and you're kind of like, hold on a second, their energy is just a little bit too much. I like them, I care about them, but at the same time, I kind of want to pull back a little bit. Maybe it feels like somebody's energy here is a little bit overbearing or too much, and you want to create some distance there, or you want to establish some boundaries there. There might even be a situation where you may feel like as much as you may like a specific person, they may overstep boundaries here too. So I kind of feel like this weekend, Virgo, it's about saying, listen, there are certain things I don't necessarily want to be too open about. There are certain things that I kind of want to have more boundaries established about as well. So I feel like if somebody here is either coming on too strong to you or has a very strong personality, or in a way if you feel it's kind of like invasive kind of to either something personal to you, I feel like you're telling somebody, listen, there's just going to need to be a couple ground rules and boundaries established because there's some things I don't want to go into. That's kind of the vibe I'm feeling here for you. Of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but Team Virgo, I appreciate you guys coming out here so much nonetheless, okay? All right, my beautiful Virgo gang, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our beautiful earth signs first. For today's lineup, let's go ahead and do earth, air, fire, water. So hopping on into our air signs, let's go ahead and check out here the lovely Gemini gang. See, we're doing both of the Mercury signs here in order. So Geminis, how are you doing throughout your retrograde? Hopefully you guys are doing well, but let's see what's up, man. What do we got going on for the Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac of Gemini? Ooh, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Gems, we're getting one more shuffle here for you, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Actually, hold on one sec, Gems. Let me just put my phone on Do Not Disturb just in case. so I do not have any sort of distractions. There you go. All right, gems, let's see what's in store here for you this weekend. So having a look at the overall energy, we got here the Death card. Taking a look here at the current energy, Fool in reverse, what it is you're dealing with this weekend. We got a Temperance, nice. And having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Ace of Wands in the upright position. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it and see what's going on here for you. All right, Team Gemini. Do want to mention and point out, you do have 3 major arcana signs here. So we have Scorpio, we have, what's it called, Sagittarius, and we have here Aries. Death card here to the Fool in reverse. Something here isn't changing. I kind of feel like moving into your weekend, you're noticing, yeah, things have been good and they're still good. And I love that for you, Gemini. I really do. Because listen, I know sometimes I think it's a very human thing. Sometimes everything can be going well and then we ask ourselves, is something bad going to happen yet? Because like it's been going suspiciously well. Like my life has been good. There hasn't been anything bad happening. I have 0 complaints. So it's still going good. It's a little suspicious, but I'm here to tell you, Gemini, don't be suspicious of it. At the end of the day, when things are going well in our lives, it is the perfect time to be present to it, to enjoy it for however long things may be going well and fantastic. I often tend to find that Mercurial signs do thrive under their own retrogrades. So with that being said here, I do feel a pretty good thriving energy for you. Looking at what it is you're dealing this weekend, Temperance card, everything feels good. You're emotionally balanced. You don't really have any sort of complaints here. And I mean, looking at the outcome for you, Ace of Wands, excuse me, I do think, sorry about that, what you guys here have your focus on is you're focusing on creating something new right now, or you're focusing on expressing your passions. I think for some of you, if you have been creating a new beginning, whether that new beginning has something to do with career, if you've been creating a new beginning in love, creating a new journey for yourself in your life, it feels like being on this path has been a really healthy thing for you. And I think that at the end of the day, it's been going well. You feel like you haven't veered off course. Everything seems to be going in the right direction. So you, once again, gems, have like no complaints. It just feels like you're thriving overall. So what I would say to Geminis this weekend is that if you start to ask yourself, you know, it's a little suspicious how good life's been going, instead of having that come up and having that be a focal point, be as present to the good times as you can. If things are working out for you, enjoy it and live it up to the fullest. And that will be that. You know, at the end of the day, we live in a reality of duality. Inevitably, there will be a interesting time that comes in or a rough time that comes in, but if you're in a good patch right now, live it up and enjoy it as much as possible. So yeah, I'm not seeing anything inherently negative at all for your weekend read. I just feel like you're in this energy where things are good, you're thriving. If you're working on something you're passionate about, you're seeing growth there. Yeah, it's kind of like things have been going good and that hasn't changed. All right, gems, cool. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless. Really, really good situation overall, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our lovely Gemini peeps. So far we did our air and we did our earth. Now we're going to hop on into our fire. So going into the fire signs, Leo, let's give you some love and see what's going on here for you. So what do we got showing up here for Team Leo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 72 hours, what do we got going on here for Leos? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 72 hours, what do we got going on here for ya? Glad to hear that, Gloria. Very, very glad to hear that. All right, Team Leo. Let's get one more shuffle, baby, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. All right, Team Leo, overall energy for you this weekend is going to be the Page of Swords in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For the current energy, we have the Nine of Swords, what you're dealing with at this time. Ace of Wands in reverse, having a look at the outcome for you is going to be the Ten of Cups. So taking a look here so far, Leo, Page of Swords reversed here. Kind of feel like with this being the overall energy, you're trying to take your mind off someone or you're trying to take your eye off someone. I think that ultimately here, you just don't want to keep paying attention to a certain situation. But I think it's hard when that situation is kind of freaking you out a little bit or where you have anxiety around something. So coming into your weekend, if you're anxious about something, you're trying to get your mind off of it, but it feels really hard to do that, to do that. Jesus, Mercury, let me speak. So it feels kind of hard to take your mind off of something is what I'm seeing here so far. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Ace of Wands reversed. I think right now you're kind of worried that a situation in your life isn't going to be here in the future. You're kind of maybe getting invested in those thoughts of like one day this is going to end or this isn't going to last forever. But I feel like the situation that is in question is actually going in a really good direction. You know, looking at the outcome here, 10 of Cups here tells me not only is this situation very fulfilling, but it is something that you can have a very great long-lasting future with. So let's say, for example, maybe you're in a relationship. You might be getting in your head this weekend wondering, are me and this person ever going to break up? I don't know if we're ever going to last forever, but I get that feeling here where it's like there could be a really great future showing up between both of you. I think that right now you're kind of just anxious, but it isn't the reality of the situation, you know? At the end of the day, this is kind of just getting stuck inside your head and really tapping into fear versus what's actually going on. So what I would say here for Leos is that if you're pretty freaked out here this weekend, I feel like whatever it is you may be worried about isn't exactly what's coming to fruition. I think that the main worry here is whatever you have in front of you that you're enjoying right now isn't going to be particularly what lasts forever. But at the end of the day too, though, right, nothing lasts forever. But I think that your situation here is in store for a great future. I don't think you have anything to worry about anytime soon. And that's kind of the way that I want to put it. So if you're overthinking, if you're worrying, if you're a little stressed out here this weekend, guys, I think that it's kind of one of those moments where you're just in your head. I think the reality of the situation is going to be that there is a very nice future coming toward you in regards to whatever this is. So I would take that as a confirmation message to maybe not worry, but instead just be present, live it up, enjoy what's right in front of you. I think everything's going to turn out all right. Okay? All right, Team Leo, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, though, for tuning in. Really, really appreciate you. So we did our fire, baby. We're now going to hop on into our water. So let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Pisces gang. What do we got going on here for the fish? What's popping here for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. You like that, Raven? Haha, Jesus and Mercury. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. Just, well, Mercury does rule communication, so it makes sense. But whenever Mercury goes retrograde, I can have such a frustrating time sometimes communicating. But what do we got going on here for the fish, baby? Messages for Pisces in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Pisces, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's up. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome stuff. Pisces. Overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Swords. You could be connecting here with a air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look at the current energy we have here, the Moon card, what it is you're dealing with this weekend, Eight of Swords in reverse, and having a look here at the outcome for you guys is going to be the Six of Pence in the reverse position as well. So having a look here at your next 72 for the weekend, we got here a Six of Swords and a Moon card. You know, I think that this could be the energy for some of you of recovering from your full moon. Okay, if the full moon in Pisces was a bit of an interesting ride for you, this definitely could be the energy of like, okay, this weekend I am recovering after everything here that's kind of came up. So you could have had a lot come up, but you know what though? I think that by the weekend, everything chills out a lot more. I really do feel like there's a lot of releasing going on for Pisces at this time, looking at what you're dealing with, Eight of Swords reversed, a lot of stuff you're letting go from your mind, your heart, a lot of things that came up throughout that full moon period were meant for release. And also throughout any of these retrograde periods and throughout any of these full moon cycles, whenever things do come up, they're always coming up because they are meant to be released at that time. So I think that with the outcome here, Six of Pentacles reverse showing up for you, it's like, yeah, I've been in a bit of an unbalanced time, but this weekend's going to be the part where I start rejuvenating, where I start kind of moving out of that energy and things start to become more calm. It's like you're going to be reaching those calmer shores with the Six of Swords. So Pisceans, what I would say here for you is that if there's been a lot coming up, a lot going on, if it's been a little bit heavy, you can expect things to start to begin to lighten up moving into the weekend. And probably as we progress into next week, you're going to feel such a different energy. I do feel like you'll be way lighter than in comparison to the full moon that we just had. So I wouldn't worry too much, guys. You're in the process of letting things go right now. Definitely look like you'll be releasing more here throughout the weekend. And even though you haven't felt like yourself with the outcome being the Six of Pentacles reversed, I think you're closer to reaching calmer shores, and more than likely within the next week, or more so as we move into next week, you'll be noticing a difference in your energy, okay? All right, Pisces, that's good. So I'm happy to see you kind of clearing that out and reaching more calmer shores. All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you to my fish for tuning on in. All right, so we did our first batch of zodiacs. We're going to hop on into our second batch in just a second. Happy Friday once again, everybody. I hope your Friday here is going well. Thank you all so much for coming on in. Really appreciate it. I've had an interesting day so far. I've had a Mercury day. I went to go get an oil change, and the time to take the car in was 11 a.m. and I didn't get my car back till basically 3:30. So that was how my day was spent. I was like, yeah, I spent a few hours just wanting to get a simple oil change. So that is how my day went. Don't know about you guys, but it's okay. At the end of the day, hey, at least my truck has an oil change. I'm happy about that, and I'm home, and it is what it is, right? So I'm not going to be too upset about it overall. Hey, what's going on, T? You said, Leo, thank you so much. You have eased my awful anxiety. I'm happy to hear that. Happy to see that you're in a more of a calmer energy. Hey, Pizza, happy Friday to you too. Happy Friday. Fawn, hello, what's up? You said, hey, everybody listening in the background at work. Hope you're having a great work day, Fawn. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Also, by the way, I haven't really said hi to a lot of people today. So, hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, Torpio Sag, how's it hanging? Hope all is going well. Hey, Paulina, how are ya? Hope all is well too. And also, hi, Pisces, Love, and Trish. How are you guys doing? Happy long weekend. Yes, happy long weekend indeed. I think I'll still be here on Monday. I know that most people will be off of work and things of that nature. I'm pretty sure I'll probably still go live on Monday for you guys and do some work and catch up with y'all. So that'll be fun. Nice little day off for most people, but I'll probably still pop on by. If I do happen to take off, though, I'll let you guys know. Kind of depending on my energy. If I feel like I didn't get much rest this weekend, maybe I'll take off. If not, I'll probably be here, Pisces Love said, Ant, any chance you can do a late night this weekend? There is a possibility I can. Tomorrow I'm going to be incredibly busy, so definitely not tomorrow. Depending on Sunday, because Sunday I do have to knock out personal readings. So I do have quite a few to knock out as we had a lot of orders this week. So Sunday I'll be working. Depending on how I feel after that, maybe Sunday night. So it does depend. But if I can, I'll come out and I'll say hi to you guys and we'll hang out for a bit. All right, though, guys, we're going to get back into it in a sec. Bear with me. Just going to get some energy over here and we'll continue. All right, we're going to go back into the Earth signs, guys. So we already did what today? I believe that first Earth sign was Virgo. Yep. So we're going to hop on into Taurus and see what is up here for you. So let's see what we got going on here for the Bull Gang, baby. Message is showing up for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for our beautiful Bull Gang? Message is coming in here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my beautiful bulls, let's get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up with you, baby. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some awesome stuff. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Swords in the upright position. So you could be connecting here possibly with an air sign for a few of you. For the current energy, we have here the Strength, what it is you're dealing with, Taurus. We have here the Seven of Wands in reverse, and looking at your outcome, guys, is going to go ahead and be the Five of Cups in the upright position. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Team Taurus. Coming into your next 72, King of Swords here, Strength card here, definitely looks like to me right now that you are being pretty stern with somebody. I feel like you're telling somebody that you need a break and you're being very stern about it. Looking at what you're dealing with, though, Seven of Wands reverse, I feel like this person's still pushing boundaries, though. They're trying to feel you out. I mean, you're being very stern, but they're not really in a period of time, I feel, where they are accepting your boundaries. It's more so they are resisting what it is you're asking for. So maybe right now you're telling somebody you need a break. Maybe right now you're telling somebody that you don't want to communicate or talk, but at the end of the day here, Taurus, I just feel like this person isn't necessarily responding to that. And looking at the outcome here, Five of Cups, I do feel like you're in an energy where you are disappointed. And I do feel like on top of that disappointment, there is aggravation underneath. So your weekend here is like, what do I have to do in order to be respected? Because at the end of the day, whether or not a person here, even if the situation is like, hey, I need a break from you, if the person you're dealing with doesn't decide to like respect that, they are still disrespecting you in a way. So I do feel like it's kind of difficult here to get somebody to understand what it is you're looking for. You might need a break here from talking. You might need a physical break here. You might need time to focus on something else instead of this person. But I still feel here nonetheless that somebody here may not be respecting that. So what I would say here for you, Taurus, in regards to my best advice I can offer you is I would communicate to this person, listen, at the end of the day, this is the boundary that I'm setting. This is what I'm asking for. I would like for you to respect that. But if you don't choose to respect that, don't expect necessarily me to communicate back, don't necessarily expect me as well to respect what it is you're looking for back as well. So I kind of feel like it's like good to mention that respect is a two-way street with this person, because at the end of the day, it is, right? It takes two to tango. So Taurus, for your weekend, y'all, I feel if it's been pretty tough here to get somebody to understand what you need at this point in time in your life, and they're not really respecting what you need and what you're asking them for, then maybe this would be a good time to say, look, if you continue to kind of ignore what I'm saying, then at the end of the day, I still have to do me. All right, continue to do what you got to do either way, Taurus, would be my best advice. Okay, guys? All right, Bull Gang, keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Interesting read, though. Not sure if it's your story. If it does happen to be your story, cool. If not, absolutely no worries, all right? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our lovely Earth. We're going to hop now back on into our air signs. Now, we originally did Gemini, so let's have a look here at Libra and see what's popping in for you. What do we got going on here for Team Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Libra? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for you? Libra, overall energy here for you is going to be a 5 of Cups in reverse. You could be moving on from a person or just a situation in general here at this time. For the current energy, Page of Wands in reverse, what it is you're dealing with, 8 of Pentacles, and then taking a look here at the outcome for Team Libra is going to be the 6 of Swords in reverse as well. So Libras, hopping on into your weekend, let's talk about it. I feel like you're definitely uninterested. You're looking forward to moving on from someone or something here. You're definitely interested here with the 8 of Pentacles on working on something else, but looking at the outcome, 6 of Swords reverse, I feel like while you're trying to move on, in a way you still kind of feel stuck here at this time. I'm going to need some clarity though, so tell me why the 6 of Swords is in reverse here for the outcome. We have a 4 of Cups reversed, we have a 4 of Pentacles reversed, and we have a 5 of Wands in reverse as well. Yeah, so I get that feeling here, Libra, where it's like, as I'm trying to walk away, somebody you're dealing with here is trying to work on still continuing to keep you around. So it's difficult for you to be able to let go when somebody else is very strongly holding on. Now, this could be a romantic situation where maybe you want to be single, somebody else wants to remain together. This could be a job that still would want you to be hired, but you might be looking at different career opportunities. So it's a push and pull effect. I'm going to tell people at the end of the day, if you're happy moving forward, you got to do you. Even if other people may not be happy with that choice, you got to do what's going to make you happy in life all the time, right? So I feel like Libra, if it's one of those things where somebody's still holding on to you, I would let them know that you're in the process of moving on, excuse me, and they can either be in a position of time where they can accept that and respect it, or at the end of the day, there's not much you can do because you're still going to do what it is you need to. So if you need to move forward, do what you got to do. At the end of the day, somebody here inevitably will be able to come to a place of acceptance, I feel like overall here for you though, you kind of got to a point where I just feel like there was a massive disconnect. Like, it looks like there was a lot of disinterest in a person that you started to see, or there was a lot of disinterest in like a job or something of that nature too. So for some of you guys, maybe it's like, I'm just so tapped out of my job, I'm so disconnected, I want to move on and find something new, but maybe your boss is like, no, you're our best worker, I don't want to let you go. But hey, if you're not feeling the job, you have every right to look for something that's fulfilling. Same thing in love, and same thing in anything else you got going on in your life. So Libras, I just want to basically say, as much as somebody else is holding on, don't let that stop you in your tracks of searching for what's going to make you fulfilled and happy. It may suck to disappoint or let down another person, but the number one person you need to prioritize and make sure is living their best life is indefinitely you, you know? So do take that into account, okay? All right, Team Libra. Love you guys. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but I appreciate you coming out here so much nonetheless, all right? All right, Libra baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the earth, we did the air. We're going to hop on into our fire, and we're going to take a look here at the lovely and amazing Ram fam. What do we got going on here for Team Aries? Jumping on into your next 72. What's going to be going on here for Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. Hey, Sigourney, what's up? Happy Friday for ya. Nevea, what's up as well? Just in time. Yes, you were. Hopefully you enjoyed your reading. What do we got going on here for the Ram fam in the next 72 hours? What's going on here for ya? Team Aries, I feel like you guys are coming up here rather quickly, so let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up with you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Aries, overall energy for you is a 7 of Cups. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the 5 of Wands, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the 4 of Wands, and then having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Knight of Cups in the reverse position. So let's see what's up here for you. What I would say here so far, Aries, 7 of Cups here to the 5 of Wands, I feel like you're kind of confused about what the conflict is between you and someone else. Yeah, it feels confusing, guys. I really do think that. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, my throat today is all messed up. 1 second. Do bear with me. My throat's been like kind of funky, but 7 of Cups here, 5 of Wands here. Yeah, it's almost like you don't know why there's conflict between you and somebody. You're trying to understand it. There's not much of an answer, I feel. It is in regards to somebody you're close with, though. Looking at what you're dealing with, 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands can be your family, your friends. It could be your romantic partner. But you're like, all right, I understand that we're in a period of conflict, but like, what is going on? Like, why can't we just move on or drop the situation? So I feel like you're kind of confused about what you're even fighting about. Looking at the outcome here for you, Knight of Cups reverse definitely looks to me like the overall outcome here between you and somebody else is that you're in a little bit of a rough spot rather than calm waters. So Aries, this weekend, it's like, what do I do? I'm just really freaking confused, you know? So I feel here with that 4 of Wands, though, you know, at the end of the day, you are close to whoever this person may be. You know, I think that sometimes we can get really ramped up, especially in retrograde periods like this. So if somebody you're dealing with right now kind of feels like they're coming at you guns blazing, Aries, and you're not really sure what the heck is going on, and it feels like it's miscommunication central, and you're like, I don't know what the hell's happening, my advisory would be maybe let the person you're dealing with cool off a little bit, maybe take some space from them this weekend, and then moving into next week, really hit them up and ask them like, hey, I'm not entirely sure what happened between both of us, or if there's anything that I did, or if there's anything that happened overall. So I'd like to have like a cool collected conversation, and let's talk about it and see what happened and see if we can reach a solution. So I'd reach out probably after the weekend instead of directly confront this person. Just because I'm getting that feeling here where somebody might be a little bit really hot-headed, and with all these retrograde energies showing up, it's probably priming them to feel a little bit more hot-headed than usual. So it can also be a very difficult time for communication to come out clearly. There's an awesome time for miscommunications, but not so good for proper communication. So I would say let the situation kind of blow over and then talk to them moving into next week, okay? And then I think that things will probably turn around in a better direction for you, all right? Yeah, right now, 4 of Swords here says, take a break here, kind of put a breather here on communicating with your person, and then there you go, Hermit reversed, everything will go back to normal. Your situation with this individual will turn around. Just give it a little bit of a breather. All right, Aries? All right, my beautiful Ram fam, of course, take that if it resonates, guys, leave it if it doesn't, but I appreciate you coming out here so much nonetheless, okay? All right, though, Team Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our lovely fire. We're gonna hop on into our water in a sec. Raven said, I'm holding on to me in limbo, never progressing though, but timing isn't quite right anyways, I feel. Not sure how to conduct myself within those restrictions. Well, remember that when we're looking at these restrictions, are these restrictions that were placed by other people, or were these restrictions that you have placed upon yourself? Because 9 times out of 10, most of the things that make us feel restricted happen to be these own restrictions we've created for ourselves, these own limitations we've created for ourselves. So you kind of have to ask yourself, is it a restriction from someone else, or is it from me? And if it's from me, then why stand in the way? Why restrict my own self? But instead, why not be open, right? Remove the limitation. You know, I would definitely try to take that into account, and hopefully that helps out. Michelle, hello. You said happy Friday, sending some big Leo love. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Sending love right back at you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys tuning on in. All right, y'all, we're going to hop on in the water in a second, and we'll see what's up. So we did the Pisces. Let's go ahead and check out the Cancer and see what's up for you guys for your weekend. Message is showing up here for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for our Cancer, baby? Message is showing up here for the Crab. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 72. All right, Cancer, your last shuffle's incoming. Let's see what's up for your weekend, baby. Hopefully all is well. Overall energy for Cancer is a Judgment in reverse. You could be connecting here potentially with a Scorpio for a few of you. Looking at the current energy, we got a Six of Pentacles in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, Cancer, Nine of Swords, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the Five of Cups in the reverse position. So let's go ahead and talk about it and see what's up. Cancer, I feel like first and foremost, you could be dealing with the Scorps, right? You could be connecting with a Scorpio, but Judgment in reverse here, Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like it's been kind of hard to be on the same page with somebody. So I feel like for a few of you guys this weekend, you may be feeling like you're not on the same page with someone. It could definitely be a family member, friend, lover, could even be within the workspace. It might be kind of hard to be on the same page with coworkers, managers, etc. It does feel pretty stressful because it's like, I don't know why communication just doesn't seem to flow. And I'm telling you, Mercury. Okay. So with that being said, Cancer, if it feels like it's hard to get on the same page with people, if it feels like it's hard to get an understanding going on, taking a break from it is honestly going to be one of the best things you can do. Like, I would drop it this weekend looking at the outcome here, Five of Cups reversed. If there's any sort of miscommunications showing up, if there's any sort of misdirection showing up and it's become very stressful for you, I wouldn't even bother or worry about stressing on it, Cancer. Inevitably, things will become clear. But at this time, if it's been really hard to be on the same page with another person, maybe just try later. You know, it's kind of like stop for now. Try later. Later we'll have everything work out. You know, that's what I'm feeling here for you most of all. So Cancers, do take that if that resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But yeah, it could be within anything. It could be within friendship, family, your workspace right now at this time too. But like I said, I just think it's really hard to either get an understanding between you and somebody else, to be on the same page, to resonate with each other. And if that happens to be the case for you, Cancers, I feel like it's not worth the stress. I would just pick up and try again with this situation later. I wouldn't try to pursue it here this weekend. So this weekend, your best bet's kind of to just say, screw it. Let me move on for now temporarily, and I'll come back to this situation at a later date. That would be my best advice here for you. Okay, so of course, take that if it resonates, guys. Leave it if it doesn't. But Cancer, I appreciate you coming out here nonetheless. By the way, Cancer, I do want to mention, like, it doesn't even have to be about maybe not being on the same page with somebody. Maybe this weekend you're trying to do something and for some reason it's like it's just not working for me. You know, maybe you're trying to work on a motorcycle or build something, and overall it just feels really stressful that nothing is coming together. I would set it aside and try again next week. That would be my best advice here for you. So take a break from something here, Cancer, especially if you're not on the same page with a person or on the same page with a situation. All right, guys. So second batch of signs done. We're going to hop on into our last and final batch in a few. Just going to take a short temporary break before we go ahead and continue. I do want to say, for the 145 peeps that are here, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you're enjoying today's video, definitely drop a like. If you're new here, do consider subscribing. I'd be happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. I go live Monday through Friday for these daily readings, so if you ever want to subscribe and stick around, I'd appreciate it. And I also have monthly and mid-monthly readings and special readings, so if you enjoy, definitely feel free to stick around. All right though, guys. Veronica, what's up? You said Cancer Sun. Hell yeah. Shout out to the Cancer gang. Greet you, what's up? You said hooray. Hooray for sure. I like that energy. By the way, Torpio, thank you. I appreciate you moderating the chat right now. Thank you so much for that. There was something else I was gonna say too. Fuck, I blanked already. I wanted to say something else to you, Torpio, but I totally forgot. But either way though, thank you for modding the chat. Really appreciate it, and keeping up with the signs of that nature. Thank you so much. You love the Book of Answers, Pisces? I'm glad to hear that. I feel like you always mention that you love the BOAs. The Book of Answers are fun to do. I really do enjoy them, and I'm glad that people like them. It's fun. It's like a cool way to get the intuitive messages without like having to, you know, use tarot. So it's a lot more fun to use the book. And yeah, it's a fun thing to do. I like it. I'm glad you like it too. It lets me get a little bit more deeper into my intuition, which is what I find at least. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Love you too. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I lacked a little bit on the Book of Answers though, because the last time I did one was in June, so I didn't do one for July or August, but I did it for September. So hopefully I stay on board and I get one done for October, because the plan with the Book of Answers was always to do it for every single month and once a month of check-in. In reference to like the pick a card readings, I stopped doing them because I feel like a lot of people haven't enjoyed them. So I didn't really do much of the pick a card readings anymore, just because I don't know if it was the way I was doing it, but I don't know. A lot of people didn't really seem to enjoy them too much, but the Book of Answers, I think I'm going to keep on doing. So glad that you like it. All right. All right, though, guys, we're going to hop on into our last batch. So let's go ahead and get it popping. We're going back on into the Earth signs. We already did the Virgo and the Taurus, so Capricorn. Let's see what's going on here for you, baby. All right. Message is showing up here for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on for you beautiful peeps? Message is showing up here for the Cappies. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. Stephanie said you have a friendly chat room, and oh, well, thank you. I tried my best. You know, everybody in the Soul Fam is usually very nice, and that's what I encourage for my community, and I appreciate it because a lot of people here are very friendly, very, very welcoming. If you have a question to ask, they'll help you out. They'll talk to you. So I love that about the community. I love that about the Soul Family. That's always my intention, is to have a positive community. There's no reason for hate, negativity, or just drama in general. So as long as everybody's in a good vibe and showing some love, I appreciate that a lot. And I'm very grateful for that. Very thankful for that, by the way, guys, that everybody in the Soul Fam has such great energy to bring to the table and also has such freaking kindness to give out to other people. So thank you guys for being awesome. Seriously, all the time. I really appreciate you. All right. All right, though. We're going to have a look here at Capricorn with one more shuffle, and we'll see what's going on for you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff for your weekend. What's going on here for the Capricorn? Overall energy for you is going to be the 5 of Pence in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with an earth sign for a few of you. Having a look at the current energy, we have here the Star, what you're dealing with here. We have here the 4 of Wands, and looking at the outcome for your weekend, Capricorn, Queen of Swords. Interesting. So I think you're starting to get back on track here to your path, which I actually like to say that. That's a really cool message to see. 5 of Pentacles upright. It's like you feel left out or you feel misaligned, but 5 of Pentacles reversed here says, I'm getting back on track. And that being paired with the Star card is representing that you're feeling like you're getting back into alignment with the right path. You're getting back on track. For some Capricorns, I am seeing that maybe you're growing closer to somebody again. If there has been distance between you and somebody, it's nice to grow closer to them again. Whereas in the past, maybe there was some distance coming into play. Now, 4 of Wands doesn't have to represent relationships or friendships or any of that stuff. This definitely can be representing your career, your stability, your finances. So if anything's been off track in general, it feels like it's getting back on track and you're very fulfilled here at this time. Looking at the outcome here, Queen of Swords, it's like it feels so nice to cut myself away from all the resistance I dealt with and to be back on track and to continue pursuing what I want and what makes me happy. So Capricorn, fantastic message showing up here for you. It's like you have a clear path here back to where you want to go. So Star card is all about your path. It's all about where you feel aligned and where you plan on going. So I like it, Cappies. No more misalignment. But instead, here comes in this weekend, the realignment, all right? Very cool. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of the earth signs for today's weekend read. We're hopping back on into our air signs now, and we're going to have a look here at the Aqua baby. So what's going on here for Team Aqua? Message is showing up for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. By the way, Geechee, if you're asking about the Book of Answers, if it's by Carol Bolt, yes, it is. So that if you are interested in purchasing that book, it is by Carol Bolt. But what do we got going on here for Aquarius in the next 72 hours? Oh boy, hold on one sec, Aqua. Got a couple cards flying all over the place. Bear with me. Having a little bit of technical difficulties, but what's going on here for Aquarius in the next 72 hours. All right, guys, let's check out your weekend. Overall energy for you is a 10 of Wands in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Chariot reversed, what you're dealing with, Aquarius, Judgment in reverse, and looking at your outcome, guys, Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. So let's see what's going on here for you. All right, Aquarius, you got here a 10 of Wands in reverse paired with a Chariot reverse. So kind of looks to me like you are not so interested in a future as maybe you once were. I think maybe you're letting go of the idea of something or the idea of having a specific kind of future. I think you're giving a chance to your current circumstances. I like that. Oh, yes, I do. You know, we can have a plan for our future, right? We can think that, you know, this is going to be the dream career, or this is going to be the dream person, and this is going to be what my future has to be. But circumstances most certainly can change. And it's kind of cool sometimes to say, you know what, even though I plan to do this, I like my current circumstances, I want to give them a chance. And sometimes the current circumstances, depending upon what they may be, are going to turn out better than what you wanted your original future to be. So I feel like coming into your weekend here, it's like, you know, my life or whatever you're dealing with isn't exactly how you quite pictured it. But it's nice to go with the flow and take a chance on something now and see what comes of it overall. So that's pretty much the general message I'm seeing for you this weekend. And at the end of the day here too, Queen of Pentacles, I feel like your current circumstances are actually something that you are happy with and that you feel does meet and does suit your needs. So it's about saying here, I might have had plans for my future. They might have been completely different than what I got going on right now, but who's to say what I got going on right now can't be my future anyways? Who's to say the cool stuff I'm dealing with, the circumstances I'm dealing with right now, can't be something great as well? So you're working with the cards you've been dealt, and you're taking some time to see where it goes. And I think that that's actually a great idea, because I feel like more than likely right now, you're being called into a new direction, and it's going to be something you're going to like. Okay, Aquarius? Sweet. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. But thank you guys for coming out here nonetheless, all right? All right, Capricorn. Thank you guys for tuning on in. So we finished up officially, or sorry, thank you Aquarius, not Capricorn. Thank you Aqua for tuning on in. Really, really appreciate it. I was looking at Vanilla Capricorn, so sorry about that. But I do want to say Vanilla Capricorn, thank you for tuning in. You said you're out. Love and blessings to all. Thanks a ton, Ant and Mods. Thank you. Have a really great weekend. Thank you for tuning on in. All right, everybody. Air signs are done. Earth signs are done. Hopping back on into our fire. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Sagittarian gang. What's popping here for Team Sag, baby? Message is showing up for Sagittarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for the Saggy in the next 72? What's up here for you? No worries, Shin. Thank you. Have a great weekend too. All right, Sagittarius, we're getting this last and final shuffle on the board, and we'll see what's up with you, baby. Hopefully we got some pretty cool stuff. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is the Wheel of Fortune. Having a look here at the current energy, we have here the Nine of Swords in reverse. What you're dealing with at this time, Ace of Wands, and then having a look here at the outcome for you is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So Sagittarius, Wheel of Fortune showing up here for you. Definitely a card that represents change. So there's some sort of change coming in for you. I honestly think that in regards to the change, it has a lot to do with the Nine of Swords reversed, which means you're not fearful of something, you're not worried about something anymore. Your perspective has changed, I think, is what's showing up here overall. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Ace of Wands, I feel like you finally decided to pursue what you've wanted. I think in the past you were probably worried, so you held yourself back, but there's something magical about this weekend where you don't feel so scared anymore, but instead you're embracing what it is you fear. There is no longer, should I do it? Should I not do it? It's all about, it's time to go, go, go. So I feel like for you, Sag, you're moving into the direction and the path that you want to set foot on. Looking at the outcome, Two of Pentacles reversed, you're not dodging or beating around the bush. You're making sure you're going after what you want. And that's because you are now tapping into more of a fearless energy. And I explain this to people all the time, and it's so incredibly true. When we do what scares the crap out of us, when we literally do what we are scared of, what we are nervous about, what we're fearful of. Every time you jump into something that scares you, it becomes less scary each single time you do it. So I feel here for you, Sag. You decided to say, screw it, I'm going to face my fear, and it turned out to not even be that scary after all. So I see positivity showing up for you, but I also see some sort of new beginning here being created, and you're happy that you went for it rather than held yourself back due to the nature of fear. So this is wonderful, guys. Something new is coming your way, and it could definitely be something new here you have created personally as well. For some of you, you might have took an opportunity that maybe you were previously scared to take, and you're loving this opportunity. For others of you, Ace of Wands can represent creation. Maybe you started that business that you've been super worried to start for a long time, but you said, screw it, I'm going to get on into it. Maybe you started that connection with somebody, you talked to them, you reached out to them. Maybe previously you were worried about rejection, but turns out you had nothing to be worried about anyways, as you are having a beautiful new start or a passionate start in a brand new romantic connection. So it can resonate in multiple different ways for you, but essentially you faced your fears. It wasn't that scary. And at the end of the day, it looks to me like it's working out just fine. Sag, I love it. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for coming out to your reading here nonetheless. Have a great weekend, okay? All right, everybody, we did all the fire, we did all the air, we did all the earth. Going on into our last but not least zodiac for the weekend read, we're going to check out here the Scorpio and go ahead and see what's up. So Scorpios, what's popping for you, baby, in your next 72 hours? What's going on here for Scorpio's weekend? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Scorpio, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys about one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up with you. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Scorpio, overall energy for you is the Knight of Wands. Having a look at the current energy, we got here the Eight of Swords, what you're dealing with at this time, the Justice, and then taking a look here at the outcome here for Scorps is going to be the Six of Cups in the upright position as well. All right, Scorpio, you got a Knight of Wands here, you got an Eight of Swords here. I do feel like you are getting out actually physically is what it feels to me for many of you. If you've been inside your head, this is about kind of like deciding to surround yourself with other people. I definitely feel like it could be a social weekend. So if you've kind of been like keeping to yourself, if you've been in hermit mode a little bit, if you've been inside your head, especially being alone, maybe this weekend it's about, let me go hang out with some friends, let me go do some activities, run some errands, let me stay outside, let me be in the sun. I'm really feeling an energy of getting out more and being more social, especially because it's good because it kind of keeps you out of your head too, is what I'm seeing showing up here for you. Yeah, looking at what you're dealing with here, Justice card, you need a little bit of balance. So if you've been in hermit mode for a while, it's time to kind of come on out and be a little bit more social. And looking at the outcome here with the Six of Cups here is a card that definitely can represent the past, but it also could represent the energy of some sort of acceptance coming into play here for you as well. I want to get some clarity on that Six of Cups, clarify the Six of Cups for the overall outcome, and we have here the Three of Cups. Yeah, I think at the end of the day here, guys, people can make you feel better, and I do feel that also, like if you've been thinking about stuff or overthinking in general, like you have a group of friends here who accept and love you, and they'll be there for you if you need a vent, if you need to kind of blow off some steam here too. So Scorpios, it looks like a perfect weekend here to vent to your friends, vent to your family, to kind of get out of that hermit mode energy and get out of your head, open up about whatever you've been dealing with or overthinking about, and let other people take care of you for a change, you know? Definitely feeling like that for me. And I do see here as well that it's going to be great for your energy too, because it does feel like getting out more is going to be a nice energy reset, and you're going to be feeling pretty good here too. So you got people in your life who love you, Scorpio. You know that. They want to sit here and shoot the breeze with you. And also, if you have anything to vent about, they definitely will do what they can to make you feel better, but also be a really good listener. So if you got to get out of your head, allow yourself to chat about it and talk about it. Actually could help you here release those thoughts that have been trapped inside your mind, okay? But Scorpios, I like it. Definitely allow yourself to be social, put yourself out there, have some fun, and this weekend will be a blast, okay? All right, Team Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much, Tiffany. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the $5. Much love to you as well. Hopefully you have a fantastic weekend. And with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to the weekend read. Really appreciate you. Hope you guys had an awesome and fun time, and thank you overall for spending time with me. If you guys are having a good one, please feel free to drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. Of course, leave a comment down below. If anybody here is new, do consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. So thank you in advance if anybody subscribes. What other information did I want to share with you? All of the September monthly videos are out, so if you haven't seen your September monthly, feel free to give it a check out. The book of answers for September is out as well. And then coming up next week's going to be weekly readings for the collective. So Monday through Friday should be weekly readings showing up for you. So stay tuned for that, as those reads will be coming out soon. Pisces love, thank you, my love. Thank you for the $5. You said, Aunt, thanks as always. Sending good vibes to you for the weekend. Thank you. Likewise to you too. Really appreciate you. I did want to mention also, guys, if you want a personal read, as always, first link in the description below. The summer sale is officially over now. So it's back to normal pricing for personal reads. But if you want to hook up with me and get a personal read, check out my website, first link in the description below. Okay. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. Thank you guys for being a wonderful crowd as always, and thank you for a wonderful week. It's been a really fun one, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Have a great extended weekend, relax, rejuvenate, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to the Soul family, guys. Take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.